Yeah, my name is Donald Hansils. I'm the Vice President of POW UK, and I'll start by saying on behalf of our President, Dr. Dennis Benjamin, the executives and the full membership, I bring greetings from the UK to the Prince of Wales School as we're about to celebrate our centenary. The main purpose of today's visit to the school, although I've been coming since I arrived last Thursday, is to distribute the ties to the senior secondary school. Part of the team distributed 1,530 ties to the junior secondary school boys, but it was rather chaotic today. We've got quite a number of ties left over because the boys weren't on time, the class list weren't comprehensive. We had challenges as well because the boys weren't here on time. I mean, we started off after assembly about 8 o'clock. It's now gone midday at 4 hours later, and there's still quite a few ties left over because the boys were just coming to school in drips and drabs. So whether the message was conveyed to the boys properly by the school administration and the hierarchy, I do not know. But unfortunately, some boys have been left with no ties, and some of the boys have been extremely dishonest. We actually tracked one boy with 4 ties in his bag. So, I mean, it was a real challenge distributing to the senior secondary school boys, but we did our level best. Well, I mean, we thought about it. At first, we sent 2,000 ties for the boys, but then we realized that the school population stands at roughly about 3,000, and we still had quite a number of ties left in the UK. So we made an executive decision to send an extra 1,000 ties here to make it a total of 3,000, and at that point we decided that we're going to gift it to the boys as our moral obligation to help the boys celebrate the centenary. You know, I'm not aware of any, but we've taken this bold step to do this, and kudos to Prince of Wales and POW UK for the good deed that we've done, because we know the challenges that people face here in Sierra Leone. So we've done our level best to ensure that we meet them at some point in terms of getting them attired and ready for the centenary celebrations. The multi-purpose sports complex, yeah, I mean, it's a good idea, it's a good innovation. Obviously, they wanted it to be a legacy project. But of course, I mean, there were challenges raising the complete funding for the project, and we know the guys have been working round the clock. And all credit to Engineer Bondi. That guy is doing a fantastic job on behalf of the school, and he needs a special recognition for the hard work he's doing, encouraging the guys. We had a meeting here with the chairman and some of the committee they've put together to kind of like work out the logistics for the events that are coming through. We left the school grounds at about 8:10, and the guys were still working when we left on the flood lighting. So, I mean, kudos to them. They're working very hard, but it's now a race against time. We've got barely 2 weeks to the celebrations.
I know.
And whether or not we're going to be able to accomplish everything.
Yeah, we will.
Yes. So, I mean, well, it remains to be seen.
Yeah.
My biggest disappointment is the state of the school, particularly the assembly hall, the way the hall has been decimated, the fact that they've stripped the celotex from the roof, removed all the light fittings, removed all the doors. I mean, the place just looks absolutely deplorable, and it's a crying shame as a Prince William. I feel ashamed to be associated with a structure like that. And for me, the Prince of Wales has 2 iconic structures, the Assembly Hall building and the Science Block. But it's work in progress. I mean, we're not going to give up. I'm forever the eternal optimist. Hopefully, cajoling the guys here, we will try and see something. Once the barrier project is finished and the school grants are secure, hopefully things will begin to look better and we'll begin to go back to the heights that we knew Prince of Wales should be.
Okay, so how best part UK, why we continue to give support to the school?
Well, we've been doing that for a good number of years now, and we still continue to raise funds. It's always a challenge, but one of the challenges that we face in the UK is when we go out there reaching out to people to support us, we have also got a responsibility. We are accountable to those people, we are accountable to them, saying, okay, you're giving us your money, this is how we're spending your money, these are the projects we've done, just to encourage them to keep coming back, because it's, I mean, as we all know, it's a challenge here, and I've seen for myself. Well, I encourage all Prince Williams to come on board. I mean, this is the centenary. I know, yes, there's a lot of sentiments attached to it, and we are blessed to be here witnessing the centenary. And as I said earlier on, I can name more than half a dozen of my classmates who are no longer here, who would all have loved to be here to celebrate with us. But you know, it's God's will. All of us can't be here. And I'm blessed to be here, and all of us who are here, I say we're all blessed to be here. And we'll continue doing the hard work to support the boys, support the school. And I don't think I can add any more than that, but just try to encourage Prince Williams. Please, please come on board. You know, I know, yes, it's a challenge. I know people say, oh, those guys, they're not serious and what have you. But we have to encourage them, we have to cajole them. But we know it's a challenge. And we know people like Dr. Alex Blanchard, Dr. Lucien Touré, I mean, those guys, they've been pulling out the stops to do all the right things to get Prince of Wales back to the guys in the from POW UK. But of course, not to forget the guys here in Freetown as well. Because we know they're all doing the hard work. You know, you got Justice Singh, who's leading the CCC and his team. You know, when we met with them on Sunday, I mean, we had a good brainstorming session. Yes, it was a little bit of fun, a little bit of banter, but there were some very serious issues that were discussed. And you know, we're basically trying to formulate solutions and answers as to how we can make sure we put on a very successful celebration.